It's time for funeral confessions today. You know the drill. If you're new here, me your confessions, link in description, and I'll read them out loud to everyone. So we can all laugh at you. Anyways, I have funeral confessions that I'm going to be reading today. I lied about going to a funeral just to get a day off. Honestly, I feel like everyone kind of does this at some point, especially if they're working like a really stressful job. About 5 or so years ago, I worked for this horrible company where it was almost impossible to get any annual leave approved. As a result of this, I ended up working every weekday from January to August 1 year. I know this may not sound like a big deal to some, but during that time I had missed two of my close friends' weddings, my nan's 70th birthday, my aunt's 50th birthday, and a few other bits that were important to me. Oh no. That would make me so mad, actually. I feel like a lot of people would quit over that or just not show up that day. On top of that, my mental health was in the toilet at that time. I was told if I had any more sick days that year, I would have to go through an investigation and my job could potentially be at risk. Investigation for what? I had 4 all year. One was for a small surgery. These facts, coupled with complete emotional burnout, led me to do what I did next. Are you by chance, American? One late day in August, my bio dad phoned me to tell me my granny had died. I had not seen her for almost 8 years by then, but I was so sad for him. He told me that I would be expected at the funeral. It's probably worth noting that my bio dad and I are not close either. I see him once a year and have done for the last decade, plus I'm not close with any of his side of the family, and my anxiety just went into overdrive at just the thought of being in a room full of basically grieving strangers. I told him I would ask work, thinking they would probably say no. Turns out the law means they have to say yes, so I was granted a day's leave to attend the funeral. I saw my opportunity and ran with it. Work thought I was there. I told my dad work had said no, and I had a lovely day off playing video games and napping. I felt pretty guilty at the time and do occasionally even now. I just want to get this off my chest. Why do you still feel guilty? I feel like people do way worse to get a day off. And some people might even spend the night in jail just so they don't have to go to work. And honestly, good for them because, like, free food. But I low-key can't believe that this is real. Like, you actually feel bad about that. Don't actually feel bad. Sorry, guys. I, like, watched too much Michael Jackson. I masturbated in the bathroom. I'm sorry. This is not funny at all. I masturbated in the bathroom at my father's funeral. I can't say this with a straight face. I masturbated in the bathroom at my father's funeral. My father passed away when I was 17, a junior in high school. The top comment, literally, I just got a glimpse of the top comment. It literally said, I'm sure he would have wanted it in that way.
Okay.
Let's keep reading. We were very close. I took it really hard. He taught me everything I knew today and was the most humble, kind man one could hope to be a father. I can't get over the fucking title. Why would you put that as the title? I literally need to calm down. I need to relax. At his funeral, we got there super early and hung out around all day saying hello to everyone visiting. Well, a few friends from school showed up to show their support, including one of the girls I had a crush on at the time. Yeah, I don't know where this is going. She was wearing a low-cut sundress with cleavage from hell. And being in southern Louisiana, I had only ever seen her in school uniforms. 17-year-old horny and depressed me couldn't get her out of my mind, so I went to the bathroom and had one of the most confusing sad wanks I can remember. He just said wanks. I remember thinking while I was having my fun, dude, this is your dad's funeral. I had a calm feeling after, like, weird but collected. The sad wank was a way to calm me down. I still think about it from time to time and wanted it off my chest. No one knows but you strangers. Edit, thanks for the support, lol. I always thought it was kind of weird, but hey, it helped me at the time. Honestly, you gotta do what you gotta do, and that's like just low key like a way you gotta release like your feelings, you know? That's just how you had to cope at the time, and some people cope differently. Some people cry, and you just had to jerk off and wank in the bathroom, and that's okay. You know, that's totally fine. Like your dad passed away. It was a really hard time for you. You had to process it somehow. And I'm sorry for fucking laughing, but like I just saw the I read the title out loud and I could not control myself. So please don't cancel me yet. Like I just started out. I don't even have that many people following me yet. So like I can't get canceled right now, can I? Or maybe you should cancel me. Just fucking cancel me. Like I fucking deserve it at this point. Like why would I laugh at that? I don't know why I thought that was funny. My cousin and I almost fucked at our grandfather's funeral. Okay, bear with me. I have to get this out. So, in the middle is November. My grandfather lost his 5-year battle to cancel. Cancel? I'm literally so tired and it's 10 p.m. That says cancer and I said cancel. Like, I know I was just talking about getting canceled, but like, I can't believe I read that wrong. Okay, so he lost his 5-year battle to cancer. We all knew his death was coming, so it wasn't that much of a shock. We planned the funeral for the beginning of December. Now, my cousin and I are only 5 months apart, he being the younger one. We are both 17. Our whole life, our family has joked that we'd be the cutest couple and that we are kissing cousins. What? Are you guys from Alabama? What are you talking about? Why are they joking about that? We get along famously, and I always knew I was his type and that he liked me, but I never thought about it that much before. Okay, like, it's kind of weird to date your cousin. That's a little weird. Like, that's your cousin. Fast forward to the funeral, we were staying at my grandparents' house, which was across the country from us. All the beds were taken, so us being the teenagers were forced on the floor on air mattresses in the fancy living room. Now we talked. Stayed up just chillin'. Then I was freezing, so I lied down next to him to warm up, not thinking anything of it. I eventually fell asleep. I woke up to him completely spooning me and trying to get his hands into my shirt. This would be cute if you guys weren't fucking related. I would think this was a cute, like, love story, but it's weird because you guys are literally related and that's just weird. And your babies are gonna look like that freaking guy with the big nose and lips. Like, you know what I'm talking about with the pictures. Like, his whole family just looked kind of weird, like the incest babies. Guys, I can't remember his name right now, but I know you know who I'm talking about. His name was probably like Edward or something. Anyways, immediately I noticed his hard one right into my ass crack. I didn't do anything, I just kind of laid there pretending I was still asleep. Then he got both hands under my shirt and was groping my boobs. Meanwhile, he started off dry humping my ass. I then started going along and was humping and going with his flow, and then he pulled my pants down and didn't insert but just put his dick into my ass crack and continued humping. Suddenly he stopped, pulled my pants on, and said I should go, so I left and fell asleep with my other cousin, his sister. The next day he comes up to me and says, "We do not speak of this." I agreed, but I was mortified even though I didn't stop and went along with it. It keeps going. 2 nights later, the exact same thing happened, except I woke up to him fingering me again, pretended I was asleep, and then he got my shirt off. I kind of just laid there, then he crawled down and started to eat me out. This story is stressing me out. I wasn't enjoying it. I was just sitting there literally thinking of like, what the fuck do I do? Suddenly again he stops and this time starts crying. He says I should go and left. Why is he crying? He's literally the one who started doing that. This leads me to think like, what if he does this to other girls? Was he crying because he felt bad? Like, I have no idea, and I felt so uncomfortable about this, but I can't tell anyone. Well, you're telling us now. Thank you so much for reading this far. It's been difficult for me to think about, and I can't talk to anyone. Thanks again. There's an update. Also, before I even read this update, like, I think it's kind of weird. Why was he trying to do that while she was sleeping and, like, didn't wait for her to wake up? Why didn't he wait for her to wake up before he started fucking munching? Okay, here's the update. I got a couple of PMs about what I did, so I thought I'd give a little update. I talked to him. Wasn't a long one, but a good one. I asked if he had any regret what he did to me, and he said no, but mildly relieved. He said I was starting to think I was falling in love with you and want to see if you would be into it, and you seemed kind of into it, but not really. And then I realized I could never really like you. You're just sexy. So I did it as an experiment to find out if I could ever be with you. And I'm glad I did. So I can give up my dreams with you because I know we will never work. This doesn't make any sense. So I guess that's good enough reason. Seems good to me and I don't want to push anymore. So I'm just going to believe that and move on. Thank you so much for everyone to help me out in it. I don't find him creepy. Most of you did. Just to put this out there. Okay. Well, you were there, we weren't. So, whatever you say, girl. Just to put this out there. I only mildly felt violated, but mostly curious. Not about us, but about what he thought he was doing. Anyways, thank you and thought you enjoyed an update. Okay, this is really, like, weird and I don't like it at all. Like, what do you mean he just did that to her in her sleep twice and then he went to the bathroom after? And then he said, like, he just ran away. He said sorry. Like, what are you doing? And how old were they? Okay, they're 17 years old. Yeah, you're kind of at the age, like, you know, like, what you're doing, though. Like, you're not that dumb at 17. Like, you know what that is, like, what you're doing, right? And then it's kind of weird, like, yeah, I don't want to say this, like, it's kind of, like, awkward if either of you end up dating other people, then it's like, yeah, my cousin ate me out. Now I have to meet my cousin who ate me out. Like it's awkward. Okay, I don't know if that's like even a good point, but like it's just kind of weird and I'm uncomfortable. And it's also like your grandpa just died, so this is just like read the room, dude. He need to read the room and he needs to be in jail. He needs to be in jail and I'm scared and there's no way that he was like hot enough for you to like be okay with that. I'm calling the freaking police on you on him because there's no way he did that like not just once but he did it twice in a row and he had a whole day to think about it and he still did it again. I banged my girlfriend's aunt during a funeral? Did I even read that correctly? Because it literally says girlfriend's aunt. Like that means like you cheated on your girlfriend like with her aunt. A relative of my girlfriend passed away, so she asked me to accompany her for the funeral. Honestly, I didn't know who the fuck he was and I was bored to death. Anyways, I met my girlfriend's aunt. You literally went there so you could support her and you're literally inconvenienced because you're bored. Like your girlfriend's sad, like you literally have to support her and be there for her, like what are you doing? Anyways, I met my girlfriend's aunt. She seemed in her mid-30s and her body was like that of a model. She had a beautiful face and she was a natural redhead with green eyes. Apparently she started hitting on me. Apparently. We talked for an hour. She told me she needed something that would get her mind off the morning. Long story short, I fucked her brains out. Yeah, that didn't happen. That did not happen. No way you sat there at the funeral and that you went there with your girlfriend and her own aunt betrayed her and you. I think you're lying to me right now because you want to seem cool because you got with somebody older, and I think you're lying and I think you're a liar. Because there's no way this is true and your girlfriend didn't notice that you guys were talking for a freaking hour long and nobody said anything. Like, why are they talking for an hour straight? Yeah, no, didn't think so. I think you're lying. This is fake. This is fake. This is literally fake and I hate you. You lying ass bitch, how dare you lie to me on my own YouTube channel, on my platform. On my freaking platform, bro. Don't even talk to me. You're lucky that I don't punch you right now through this phone. You got so lucky there for a second. Like I know you saw your life flash before your eyes. It was almost over for you because you're a freaking liar. Anyways, I'm done. And I can't keep reading anymore. I'm literally done. Like I can't do this. Like it's your fault because you freaking lied to me. But yeah, it's over. It's over. It's ending right here. It's done. It's done.